Hey everybody, Wayne here. This is part 2 in my video series covering Wargame Publishers Holiday Sales 2022. Let's go ahead and dive right in. So, part 1, I had 4 companies. We're going to cover 4 more Wargame companies in this video. Let's go ahead and pull her up here. All right, so first off, DVG, of course, we're talking about solitaire Wargames for the most part. You gotta love DVG, right? So many games. What they're doing here, as you can see, they have a Black Friday sale, November 25th to 28th. This video should be going up on the 28th. So hopefully it's through the end of the 28th. I hope so, because I also believe one of the other publishers is the same thing. It ends on the 28th. So fingers crossed, guys. Sorry I didn't get this video out a couple days earlier, but hey, it is what it is. So when this video is going up, it should go up the 28th. Hopefully, you should have till the end of the day. That's not on them. That's on me for just pointing it out. So sorry about that. But assuming it's still active and the other sale as well, check it out here. Up to $100, you save 10%. Black Friday 10, $200, save 20%. Black Friday 20. So the more you spend, the higher percentage you save, which also then will be the more money you'll save as well. Up to if you spend $301, save 40%. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. So just be aware with DVG. It looks like Sprue & Slater and its expansions are not eligible, but no worries. DVG has a ton of great solitaire war games, obviously, available if you're interested in them. 2 that I will recommend. First off, Zero Leader. Covered it quite a bit on my channel. Multiple videos, playthroughs, overview and review, recon, unboxing. It is the Leader series. It's the newest version, other than Sprue & Slater, which just came out. Although Sprue & Slater has its own kind of system a little bit, its own sort of tactical display. Zero Leader is a little bit more that traditional tactical display you find in something like Hornet Leader. And great game. Highly recommended it in my review. Go ahead and watch all my videos on it. It has an excellent rulebook, something DVG. Hey, let's be honest. Sometimes rulebooks have been a little iffy lately. Some are better, some are not as good. This one is a good one. Great job. I wanted to, well, I don't want to waste your guys' time here, but let's go ahead and pull it up quick. Yeah, I want to get through this video pretty quick. The other ones I went a little longer than I wanted, so I want to get through this one kind of quicker. Yep, so Chuck Siegert. Sorry, Chuck. I couldn't remember your name. That's why I wanted to go check BGG, so my apologies. But Zero Leader, again, does use the core, leader game at its system, or leader system at its core, excuse me. But such a good game. Almost no errata whatsoever. Rulebook is clear, easy to follow. Yeah, it's a really, really enjoyable game. So, Zero Leader. Secondly, Warfighter Modern. So there's a ton of Warfighter games. Pick your poison, right? Do you want World War II? Do you want Pacific Theater World War II or European Theater? Warfighter Modern is the one I'm throwing out there as a recommendation. I enjoy it. I enjoy all the one I've played. I haven't covered them a ton on my channel, I'll be honest, because there's so many great videos out there for the Warfighter series. I almost feel like there's no need for me to cover them, Now, yes, I do cover more popular games sometimes. Sometimes I cover games that are less popular. And often, if I see that a game is really popular, it has a ton of videos, from instructional videos to playthroughs, etc., why do I need to cover it, right? So, Warfighter is one. However, I enjoy the system. Card-based. Let me go ahead and pull up some pictures. Card-based system, right? So it's, when you look at Warfighter, I think of it as less, hey, you're, this is a very, like, a super accurate war game. It's more of like, hey, you're in like a video game, right? Or you're like an action movie. So are there some things that you're gonna maybe say, like, is that totally realistic? Yeah, you may question it, but odds are you're gonna have fun with it. If I can find some good pictures, I'll show it off. Well, we got some cool little minis. Game does not come with these painted minis, just FYI. That looks pretty cool. Look at that, not bad. Some cards there. So you'll have like your board abstracted. You'll have locations on there, right? And you'll create a squad of soldiers. You'll outfit them with equipment. And you'll go through these missions. A lot of fun. That is Warfighter Modern or Warfighter World War II, European, Pacific. There's PMC, etc. Go ahead and check those games out. All right, moving on from DVG, let's go to Flying Pig Games. Now, if you look here, Flying Pig Games is a holiday sale, 40% off, which is obviously a great percentage. Use coupon code HOLIDAY. Now, I did struggle a little bit once I realized, like, oh man, the games I was going to recommend from Flying Pig are sold out for the most part. That's the ones I can actively recommend, right? Because you know me, I would never tell you guys, hey, I recommend this game, and I've never actually played it. Now, there's games that I actually have. An example is The Long Road here that I expect to be good, but I haven't played it yet. I can't guarantee that. So if it'll load here, I don't want to tell you guys, hey, oh yeah, definitely get this one. So unfortunately, I'm stuck with the ones that I'm familiar with. Unfortunately, a lot of them are sold out. So for instance, looking at Most Fearful Sacrifice. Now they just are doing the second edition, just went on Kickstarter, just ended, I believe. Unfortunately, not in stock here. Night of Man, I really love, I really enjoy. Unfortunately, again, out of stock. I know you guys are like, well, what the heck? Why'd you recommend them? Wait, listen, I'm just saying. Right now, Flying Pig Games 40% off. I don't know how long it lasts or anything like that. So you might have to go check it out. Check out the website, flyingpiggames.com, which I'll have links to all of them below. But, check them out. See The Long Road, maybe Old School Tactical, whatever you may be interested in here. You can see there's a few Crowbar, Kirk's. Crowbar. Now, again, I haven't played it. Is it actually for sale? Oh, it's available. So this is a Herman Luttman game based on the In Magnificent Style. I don't know what I'm trying to say. In Magnificent Style system, the American Civil War game that I absolutely love. One of my favorite war games of all time. Based on that system. I haven't played Crowbar yet, although I do own it. It's up on my shelf over here. My apologies, Herman. Sorry about that. So maybe look at that one. Just take a look. Again, take a look at it. If it's something you'd be interested in, hey, you can get 40% off over there at Flying Pig. So, all right, on to the third company, which is Revolution Games. Now, Revolution Games, I'm very familiar with. Lots of great games. Right now, they have new release sale. I don't know. I don't think they're calling it a holiday sale, but really, it's kind of the same thing. They have a ton of games over here on their website for sale, as you can see. Newer ones, older ones, etc. Two I can recommend. Now, they're not solitaire specifically, but they work really well solitaire. First, Thunder at Dawn, box edition, of course. I think you can get they still have the Ziploc edition, so if shipping is kind of an issue. Thunder at Dawn, the Battle of Wilson's Creek, August 19th, 1861, American Civil War, Volume 5. So I helped out a little bit on the game with the checking out the battlefield because I live really close to it. Claude Wayland design. Obviously, the original system is the Blind Sword system from Herman Luttman. This is a chit pull system, so it works really well solitaire, and it's chit pull both sides in one cup, right? So you never know who's going to activate which formation or which side. So literally, you're drawing from it, activating. It could be any of the forces on the map. I love that. This is also one of the last maps that Rick Barber, legendary wargame map artist and legendary artist in general, Rick Barber designed and drew and created. So for Thunder at Dawn, that's another reason that I just love having it. Besides the fact that the game is also just playing a good game. So good system, and this is a good example of the game. Secondly, also chit pull, although it's not Herman Luttman and has nothing to do with Blind Swords. Königsberg, Soviet attack on East Prussia, 1945. Now, Revolution, I think, has 3 games in this system. Königsberg originally produced in limited quantities by 3 Crown Enterprises, designed by Stefan Ekstrom. Okay, it's a chip pull, so it works really well solitaire. What's fun is that, you kind of have this like semi-traditional, right, hex encounter, World War II style game. Eastern Front, right? How more traditional wargaming can you get? But with chip pull, so when you see the colors on the units here, you're going to be pulling the headquarters, right? You're going to be pulling the activation chit for them, and you're going to be activating them based on that color, right, that you can see. And so you're going to have units that are activated. You're not going to know exactly what's going on, how many you're going to activate, which ones are going to activate, because there's a limit per turn how many you can activate. So you may have, say, an example. I don't remember exactly. I played the game quite a bit, but I don't remember exactly. Say you have 6 in the cup, right? 6 formations, but you're only be able to activate 3 this turn. So you draw, and by the time you get to that third, you're done. So you might have units that you expected to do something with, and you didn't get a chance to. Frustrating, sure, but in a good way, right? It's part of the game design. So Königsberg, Soviet attack on East Prussia, 1945, and from 50 down to 35. So good sale price, in my opinion, from a Revolution game. So, all right, and finally, Lock and Load Publishing. Up to 50% off. Sale code TGBFCM22. So easy to remember, right? So go check that out over on their Facebook. November 23rd through 28th. And this is the other publisher that I hope the 28th, they mean the end of the 28th, not just sometime during the 28th or like the morning of, because then by the time this video goes up, you guys won't even be able to buy anything. So hopefully you can, because they got a lot of great games, up to 50% off. So use that code Cyber Monday sale. So going over, which again, this video is going up Cyber Monday, so should be good, right? All right, so a couple of games you can look at, and here's kind of their website in general. They have a ton of different games. Two that we're going to look at are Space Infantry Series, Space Infantry Resurgence. This is a big box game, right? This is full of content, full of cards. This is one where you guys can kind of see these spaces here. So you have these, and it comes with a bunch of maps. With these spaces, you're drawing these like terrain placement cards that are going down. So even though it says say outdoor or indoor, what does that mean? You're drawing an outdoor card out of 10 cards, right? 20 cards, whatever it is. So there's a lot of variety within each of the cards in each of the areas. You're putting it down. You're assembling a squad of space infantry, right? So think of, I don't know, Starship Troopers, right? Which I love. You're set. Where are they? Here we go. Where's some guys? Okay, so there's a guy right there, right? So, well, not a good, actually. No. Where's a good? We don't have a good picture of you. Well, I do say, if you look here, oh, what's that? Oh, Wayne Hansen is a video up here. Oh, Wayne Hansen is another video up here. So I have several videos on the game, of course. Again, most of these games I have videos on. A lot of content in the box, not complicated. There's a good sequence of play that I helped Lock and Load Publishing. I worked with them to get that done. It's uploaded, I think, to their website. It's also on Board Game Geek. It's like a full sequence of play, really teach you the base core game and kind of the campaign game. You can run through that, download that, print it off. You'll be able to run through in no time. But you're outfitting a squad, right, of space infantry. You're picking different, like they have the different classes, giving them different equipment, equipables. You're going on these missions, and the only good bug is a dead bug, right? So you're having lots of fun. Really, I mean, I don't want to say campy, because it's not a campy game, but it's just a fun one. That science fiction theme is very strong, but the game's play, the game system itself, I think is a good system. So, which I believe the original designer is. Oh no, I don't think it doesn't say right here. Oh no, I feel bad. I'm sorry. Normally I like to have all that stuff figured out. Okay, so original game design was Gottardo Zancani, and then I think Blackwell Herd helped with this like re-release of the system. So anyway, Space Infantry Resurgence. And then also in Space Infantry, although it's just basically that theme kind of tacked on, or that universe, I should say, is by Chris Hansen, is it? Nathan Hansen. Sorry, Nathan. My apologies. Excellent last name, though, by the way. Nathan Hansen designed this one. It's a States of Siege style system, as you can see. It's just a small map. So this one is almost like a little folio game, but it has a lot of gameplay in it. It is like kind of like a 3x, 4x, more 3x game. But States of Siege style, as you can see, you're going to be Sol System Earth in the middle, right? And you're going to moving out and you're expanding or colonizing, but then aliens are going to be coming in from the outside. Now, what's cool is the game is you start off at peace with everybody, right? So you kind of get to expand as you want. But over time, there's going to be these political trackers, and I don't know if it pops up here. Nope, I don't see a political tracker. But there are these, and this is one board, War Effort Board, Politics. Maybe this is it here. That your politics is going to degrade, right? And so you can see war. You're going to end up with war with some of these. I think there's another map too. Yeah, it's just not up here. That's okay. You're going to degrade a little bit. You're going to go to war, and then eventually you're going to be at war with different factions. You obviously want to delay that as long as possible. You're trying to establish colonies and build out your little Terran empire. So, all right. I think that's it. That is 4 publishers, 2 games each, right? Well, Crowbar was a little iffy on that. Or, Flying Pig Games. Sorry about that. Mark Walker over there, Flying Pig. I tried to find the games I love that I know I can guarantee. Looks like they're sold out, but it looks like some of the others, again, Crowbar, maybe one that you want to check out for sure. So, all right. So what other games you guys have? And then this is a publisher sales series of videos. I'm not looking at retailers. There's all kinds of online retailers that have sales going on right now. It's not what we're looking at, right? This isn't necessarily save top dollar in a random game. This is, hey, support the publishers directly. What publishers are doing sales? Let's show them we appreciate it by buying games directly from them. So if there's anything like that that I haven't mentioned before, go ahead and you can comment below. I would sure appreciate it. And of course, if you made it this far, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. 62% of my viewers are not subscribed. What are you waiting for? Just click the little button, the little red button, right? Doesn't cost you anything, but it sure helps me out, and I really appreciate it. So, all right, everybody. Till next time. Later.